Hi, welcome to AFTV. I got Robbie with me. We've just beaten Burnley 3-1 here at the Emirates. Everyone talk about Monday was a good day, Tuesday was a good day, Wednesday was a good day. Saturday, Spurs lost, Arsenal win. It's a bloody good day.
And it's a very good day. I mean, we was walking to the, I think Julian said it earlier, we were walking up to the stadium. Yeah. We knew it was 1-1 at that stage, that, you know, Wolves have got to go back. We walked past the toilet and the place went mad. And I was like, surely they haven't. I looked at my watch, I go, they couldn't have conceded again. Yeah. It's about the 98th minute, surely, in that game. And they had. They had conceded, and that gave a real buzz to the place, coming to the stadium. And we knew after that, you know, obviously we know we have to win. But after that, it gives you extra incentive to know that get 3 points in the game, and you're starting to even put a little, you know, starting to put a little distance between them. Not a big distance, but, you know,
it all counts.
And what that showed me though today is the difference between us here at Arsenal and Tottenham, right? Now, Tottenham, to be fair, they're missing a lot of players. You know what I mean? Going into this game, there's no Maddison, no Van der Ven, no Romero got himself stupidly sent off, and his doggy got himself sent off as well, right? So they're missing 4 pretty key players in their game today, right? But you look at us. We've been missing key players literally all season. Yeah. So, right, today, no Odegaard, no Jesus, no Ben White. These are all guys that start, not just start, they're main players. No Partey. But you wouldn't believe it when you look at, you know, how we performed today, how we've been performing, you know, over the last sort of, you know, couple of months. You know what I mean? We're missing key players. So, you know, that's what's showing me how good this Arsenal team is at the moment.
Are you worried about those injuries? You worried about those players?
Yeah, it's worrying that those players are missing. But the great thing about it is that the players that are coming in are really stepping up. You know what I mean? We saw today, I thought, you know, Jorginho again, another really good performance by him. You know what I mean? He's just steady in the middle. He's a very experienced player. You saw when they got a goal back. And then when we went 2-1 up, how he was just sort of marshalling people and telling them, "Yo, chill." You know what I mean?
The kick to the head though, right? It might be a bit of a worry to Jorginho.
Yeah, that was a bad kick. But look, he put his body on the line, right? Leandro Trossard steps up, comes in Wednesday night, injury to Eddie Nketiah, comes in, scores. Right, today again, right, comes into the team, steps up, scores. This is what I'm talking about. The players. I don't know if we're giving enough credit to the players that are coming in and step. A couple of weeks ago, Eddie, hat-trick. Yeah. Remember, it's Jesus who steps up. You know what I mean? Kivior came in the other day when he's playing at the back, steps up, does well, right? Again, as I said, when I look at Tottenham today, who stepped up? They've lost.
Yeah. I want you to talk
a couple of players out, bang, it's over. You know what I mean? So that's the difference at the moment between us and them, you know what I mean, is that we're stepping up all over the pitch, and you saw that again today, and you know, good win for Arsenal.
You make a good point there, that they're stepping up. Even Zinchenko, Tomiyasu stepped in for him, but Zinny today is goal.
I thought Zinchenko today, even before the goal, was really playing well. He's literally everywhere. He was just had the free reign of the park. He was roaming around, and his goal. We went full Bruce Lee, man. You know what I mean? Boom!
Full Bruce Lee.
You know what I mean? Full Bruce Lee, karate kick, bang, right into kung fu kick. It's a great finish. You know what I mean? We deserved that today. I mean, you know, Burnley were very difficult to break down. You know what I mean? They had everyone behind the ball, but they were effective when they did break. But we deserved it today. Particularly, I'm not too sure if their goal. I don't know. I thought that was a bit of a foul on Tomiyasu. But listen, we didn't moan about it. We didn't whinge about it. We just went down the other end and scored. And that's what you got to do sometimes.
I want you to talk about William Saliba. I know we're going to do player rants. I need you to talk about him because a goal, and even defensively, goal wasn't down to his fault while we conceded. But
unbelievable
Saliba.
Player. I mean, you know, I'm talking about players stepping up. That is one player we can't afford to be out really because he's just so good. You know what I mean? I think at the moment, I can't think of another better centre-back currently in the Premier League. You know what I mean? I'm like, you know, there's some top centre-backs like Diaz and Stones and these guys. But at the moment, Van Dijk obviously, but at the moment I think Saliba's the best. At this current moment. The way he's playing, man, at the moment, he's just so composed. So, you know, he must be so annoying to play against him. If you're a striker, you must be like, I just want to kick this guy. But then you look how big he is and the size of him, you think, I can't even do that. You know what I mean? So, he's a proper player, man. And when you think of the centre-backs we've had
Of the
you know,
past.
in recent times, like, you know, Mustafis and people like that who were just not at that level. Scalacci, bloody hell. You know what I mean? Players that were just nowhere near the level that Saliba's at. You know what I mean? And that's why we're playing so good
amazing.
at the moment, because we've got players that are a lot better quality than we've had in recent times, and the manager's doing very well, you know, in the way in which he's marshalling them.
Sorry to interrupt, Robbie.
Yeah.
Go on.
Because I've got to go. I've been waiting to speak, right?
Yeah.
Can I just say,
Yeah.
can you imagine, right? Do you know that Saliba was a striker, right? Yeah, how fast he is, right? You've seen his footwork, yeah?
Yeah.
Can you imagine, on a weaker game, we tested him, we don't have a number 9 that is tall, strong, like the old Alan Smiths, the people don't remember. Can you imagine if we trialled him, right, on a day where you put Ben White back in the middle, Tom in the right, yeah? And you put Saliba up front, like Paul Warhurst, for those who remember. Yeah? I think his feet are so good. He's quick. He can head the ball. We've seen him score. Can you imagine trial that guy as a number 9?
I didn't see that coming. I'll be real.
I didn't see it.
Tear out me, I get it. But can you imagine? I don't see any reason why you would not trial that. That guy's that good to me. His feet are unbelievable.
Well,
I've heard Zinni in the midfield. I've heard so many different things. David Raya at centre back, but now
I like that.
Saliba-
Listen. You never know, right? Because you know what? He makes a great point. Like, his feet are so good,
Yeah,
innit?
he's
And
good. He's very good
he is very quick, and he is very explosively quick as well. So you never know. One day, you know, you might see him up front in a game. You know what I mean? But all I know is that he is absolute
incredible.
quality at the back, and his combination at the moment with Gabriel, you know what I mean, it is solid. But yeah, no, it's just all round today, good performance. You know what I mean? And as I said, Burnley were good. I don't think watching them today, I don't think they'll go down. You know, I think if they maybe stick with company and then get a couple of wins under their belt, they're not a bad side.
They're not against Palace. They were good as well. They are good.
Yeah, they're not a bad side, man.
well.
But you know, what I mean, I think today, again, as I said, what's impressing me is just players that are stepping up. And with the first goal, you saw that Trossard. You know what I mean? Again, putting his body on the line as well.
Massively. A lot of players missing through injury, but also now suspension. Fabio Vieira, talk to me on the red card for you.
Stupid, isn't it? I mean, I've only seen it the once, but it looked to me like his studs are up.
They were.
And if your studs are up, it's good night. You know what I mean? It's as simple as that. It's a red card. You know what I mean? And I don't think, from what I saw, I haven't seen it back, but I don't think anybody can complain about that. I think the ref is right. You know what I mean? If your studs are up like that, you're in big trouble. And it looked like just a lazy tackle. You just come on.
I know.
You just come on. You know what I mean? You shouldn't be getting sent off like that. The game weren't even at an intense stage.
I think he was going to control the ball personally. I don't know. I need to watch it back again. But
Maybe,
they just
but
got, it's
you know what I
unlucky,
mean?
it's a red card.
We saw during the week with the Rashford one, and I know a lot of United fans were complaining about it and saying it's harsh. But once your studs are like up or down on someone's leg and
That's it.
you know what's happening. You know what I mean? It's just it's the rules.
Yeah.
So I got no complaints, man. I think he was pretty stupid there. To get yourself sent off like. The game weren't even. There was barely a yellow. Was there a yellow card in the game?
No.
Up until that, you know what I mean? Like,
there might have been a few.
couple.
But some people say,
it wasn't that type of game. I was just like,
someone did actually mention it might be retaliation from when he got his boot stepped on. He has to do his laces.
if that's the case, then even more
so,
stupid.
yeah,
You know what I
exactly
mean?
that, exactly
If it's
that.
a retaliation thing, you know what I mean, with about 1 million cameras around the place
Silly.
that they don't use on a goal, but they will use on those sort of things, then it's ridiculous. You know
Well
what I mean?
said.
So, I think he'll be sitting in the change room regretting it, because the thing is as well, now you're talking about a player that, you know, you're getting a chance in the team. You may not, by the time you come back now, you know what I mean, everybody might be back.
Yeah.
And that could be you not featuring until probably the FA Cup games come around. You know what I mean? So
If you're lucky.
very stupid out for 3 games now.
The last question, just to round up, I'll ask everyone into the studio as well. International break, come at a good time for you as a fan? Or not?
Listen, there's too many of these international breaks, man. It's like you play a few games in an international break. But listen, it is what it is. I think it may be not a bad time for us, considering the amount of injuries we've got. You know what I mean? Ben White out today, as I said, Odegaard, you know, Jesus. You know, we can maybe get some of these players back fit after that international break. Some tough games coming up after that. Winnable games, but then, you know, you start to look near Christmas, man. Villa away, Liverpool away, Brighton at home. Some tough games coming up, you know what I mean? So if we can get back as many of those players as possible, because you looked at the bench today, there's a lot of kids on that on that bench, so that showed you how thin things are. So maybe it has come at a good time.
Okay, Rob, thank you very much.
Nice one.